A lot of these discussions, these talking points live online. And I think this is one of the first times I've actually seen an online argument go into the real world. Let's pay attention, y'all. Y'all ready? This shit may be deeper than what, oh boy, I'm here for it. This might be the changing of the guard for black passing candidates. Okay, let's go. You ready?
They were racist for that?
They did. Which is actually quite interesting because I got a call from the Foundational Black American Society here in Florida who reminded me that Byron's mother is Jamaican, he is Panamanian, and they found it quite insulting in their words that he would try to claim victimhood of slavery without a single descendant.
That's Representative Byron Donald they're talking about, y'all. Byron Donald. Okay? I think black people finally starting to... It's a small victory. Okay, what game was that? It was on Peacock. Okay? So, I think we're moving past, if you look like us, you talk like us. Like, no, what are you? I think this conversation is starting to finally take place in the real world. Y'all be careful. If you are a non-FBA trying to garner support, from FBAs and key political positions. All right, y'all be wary
of American slaves and his family.
I like those foundational guys.
They're so good.
Tariq Nasheed and all. I mean, I don't agree with everything, but they've got a perspective. If your family's been here 400 years and the descendants of a lot of American slaves or families have been here 400 years, I don't know. I think that gives, I'll listen to you. Like you've
100%.
You've got a point of view that is legitimate, I think.
Yeah. And they're unequivocally heritage Americans.
That's for sure.
100%.
They're definitely heritage Americans, if anyone is. And, someone rolls in from Ghana and gets an MSNBC slot and starts speaking on behalf of black people. It's like, shut up, honey. You've got nothing to do with this.
Right.
That's
Literally.
a fair perspective,
right.
I think.
And so it's good to actually see them call them out for that. That's actually cultural appropriation. Appropriating the struggle of slavery.
I totally agree.
And the struggle of slavery was real. I don't think Republicans ever want to really whitewash that. It's real,
no.
right? But for
we're
Byron,
against slavery.
We're against it.
Whether it's in the, West Bank or here or anywhere. Yeah, against it.
And so for Byron's group, his team, to call me and essentially our entire supporting base racists for saying that you're a slave when quite literally you took $45 million. You won't tell us what you agreed to take that money this early in a primary, which is unprecedented. You know this, how unprecedented that kind of money is in an uncontested primary until now. But secondarily, to actually go out and try to gaslight us and think that you're just one of those guys that has been here, since the early 1800s and your family was in the struggle too, you're not. And that's a very interesting term that the Foundational Black Americans use. It's called tether. They're tethering these tethers like Byron Donalds. They come here literally.
Listen, this shit about to go mainstream, y'all. FBA versus Tether is about to go mainstream like Crips and Bloods. It's up now, y'all. It's left online. It's in the real world discussions. Now what's gonna happen when you have a black candidate, whatever he's running for, you're gonna have people ask him, okay, where your grandparents from? What's your lineage? You're gonna have these questions be asked of these candidates moving forward. Okay, let's continue. I'm here for it.
Literally one generation in. And they try to just sit around and act so folksy that we're all part of the same struggle and we're all down on and we need to fight against. No, you just got here, dude. Like the Haitians, like the guys from Ghana who just got here, you don't get to just be a part of our system and then lecture us about how our country went wrong.
Interesting.
Someone rolls in from Ghana and gets an MSNBC slot.
So apparently this is on the FAFSA. I can't confirm it. But apparently this is on the FAFSA now. Okay? Apparently. I can't confirm. All right? Okay. Interesting times we live in. All right? Okay. Once again, make of it what thou wilt. Okay. Let's continue. Uh-oh. Hey, man, I'm just here to pass out that information, Byron Donald. Uh-oh. So I think he's being canceled by his own people. Anthony Sabatini. He says, oh, shoot. Let me go back. Anthony Sabatini says Byron Donalds would spend more time clubbing than governing. one of the laziest elected officials I've ever met. I've served with him for 2 years in the Florida House. He's a politician and a total follower, not a leader. He won't even show up to the debates that young college Floridians worked so hard to set up and get sponsorship for. DEI's Donald is a fat and lazy turd. Uh-oh. He's not good at picking friends either. Oh, no. Oh, no. They on his neck, y'all. Oh, they on his neck. Okay. New England is whooping ass like I thought they would. Okay. New England might be back. Okay. But yeah, man. Okay, here we go. Byron Donalds of Florida failed to disclose up to $1.6 million in stock trades. This was back in September. So let's go here.
Byron Donalds doubled down on he don't support reparations for Black Americans. Listen to this.
So now, what is your position on reparations? I don't believe in reparations, I don't. So this is a fundamental question. You a black man, I'm a black man. Am I eligible for reparations right now? I would say the answer is no, I'm not. Because my family is from Jamaica. My father's Panamanian. Slavery under federal law was ended in 1865. The Jim Crow era ended, obviously, with the 64 Civil Rights Act, 65 Voting Rights, etc. The fundamental question is, you've now had 3 generations of black people come up in the United States. As a black kid today, does he get reparations? Third question. Hold on now. Third question. You got a lot of other people in the United States. Asians, are they responsible for the cost of the slave trade? No, because they're of Asian descent. People of Indian descent. People who are
Oh yeah, you lost the people. Like anytime you say you're against reparations, yeah, you're done. You're done.
The largest white population in the United States, and of course the dominant population is still the white population.
According to his reasoning, America should have never sent millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars to Jamaica after Hurricane Melissa because we didn't have nothing to do with it, right? Black Americans, white Americans, yellow Americans, transparent Americans, blue Americans had nothing to do with Hurricane Melissa. Run me my money back, Jamaica. According to his reasoning, we've been sending U.S. aid to Africa, the whole continent, since the 60s. They just recently cut it off. Billions of dollars. I didn't have nothing to do with Africa being unstable. I didn't have nothing to do with Africa coups or G-sides that going on. Run me my money back. Right? Jamaicans, Africans, Asians, Indians, whatever you were. You weren't over here on these plantations.
Okay, I don't want to hear from you, but I get the point. Okay. Byron Donalds' first ever purchase of Bitcoin disclosed. He purchased 50,000 to 100,000 of Bitcoin on December 18th, 2025, disclosed today. Okay. Oh, let's go here.
When your opponent, Byron Donalds, finally gets the balls to step up to debate you, are you going to ask him about all the money he's taken from AIPAC? And when are we going to get the Nick Fuentes collaboration?
Uh-oh.
So, yes. Here's the truth. We just got an invite yesterday from the University of Florida to have a debate on February 11th or 18th. I immediately accepted it. The moderator is going to be a senior member of the Reagan administration. It is a legit debate at the University of Florida that's going to be live streamed. It's going to be open to the public as well. Byron Donalds is a DEI candidate unless he shows up.
Yeah.
DEI stands for didn't earn it. If you are not willing to show up and debate, you have absolutely no business trying to earn the votes or get the votes of Floridians. And so I'm going to ask him a couple things on the debate stage. Number one, is he going to commit to giving the money back to AIPAC? What conversations has he had with the Israeli government? And then, how did he make $5 million trading stocks in Congress? As someone who worked on Wall Street for 10 years, who actually did invest for a living, he is somehow better than Warren Buffett at this. It doesn't make any sense. Byron Donalds has been in Congress for 5 freaking years now, and he needs to be asked very simply, name 3 things you did for Florida. And no, Fox News appearances, strongly worded letters, and rage-baiting tweets do not count. Every single spending bill that took more of our money that we don't have, to buy things that we don't need on people who frankly shouldn't even be in our country, he voted yes on every single spending bill. Byron Donalds voted yes on the bill that Joe Biden signed in August 2021 to lower the vetting requirements that allowed that Afghan sicko into our country.
Okay, leave it there. I think the tide is finally turning against him. Let's go here.
Support Governor DeSantis over Donald Trump.
Or any conservative for that matter, that seems to trigger the mob in the media.
It's because when you have conservatives who are committed to the facts and to phase out Social Security. Sorry. Look, I think here's the deal. I think that President Trump, I think odds are he is going to run. If he runs,
stupid music.
I was looking at that in Arizona and Pennsylvania, there were violations of election law. You can bang the gavel all you want, but I don't really care. You guys are throwing up the pictures about they were in the bathroom or they were on the stage. As somebody who's been to Mar-a-Lago, you just can't walk through Mar-a-Lago of your own accord.
Okay. I think the tide is finally turning against Byron Donalds. Okay. Anything else? Okay, let's go.